Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of today's special minis. This is my submission for this month's It's a Link Party for October, Volume 10, and what we had to make was pizza boxes. I will put a description to Tamika's website and video for this month's challenge. I had a lot of fun with this one. This is my first time making the pizza boxes, and I made a lot of them in different sizes. So I'll tell you what my thinking was when I started working on this. I was thinking, what if I had my own line of ephemera or trinkets or keepsake ornaments or whatever, and I was packaging them and selling and marketing them. How would I do that? So the pizza box was a good vehicle for that, and I did it in a couple of different sizes, so I'll just jump right into it. I decided, like, what if I did a bunch of like holiday um, charms? And this is a set of three of the common pies people eat during the holidays. You know, you got the fall season, you got in October, you got Thanksgiving in November, Christmas in December. And so each one of these pies can be for all of them or one of them. So specifically, I was thinking for the fall, you got pumpkin pie. Thanksgiving, you got pecan pie. And the pièce de resistance for Christmas, of course, for soul food table is the sweet potato pie. So that's what I decided to make. And this is a narrow, shallow pizza box with an acetate cover that showcases the charms. So this pizza box design lends itself to any size uh, in any dimension. So here's a close look at the sweet potato pie. You can see that fork dented crust, beautiful golden color. Here's a pecan pie with a pinched crust, and I made each one of those pecans separately and laid them on by hand. Nice glazed brown done. And here's a pumpkin pie with a braided crust rosette design, and then the crust is just ribboned. Again, nice and golden in color. Wish I had a high definition camera so you guys could really see it the way I see it. Of course, it's, you know, it's doesn't look super realistic, like, but it does look really good in person. This basically is made with egg carton. I used the bottom of an egg carton, and these are some extras in case I want to make some more pies. The crust and the direct decorations are made from air dry clay. As you can see, I'm dwindling down my supply. I got to get some more because I've fallen in love with it. And the paints I used, of course, were the Plaid brand of Apple Barrel and Folk Art paints. I'm loving Plaid. And I think it was great. I did a second set. And then I liked these so much that I decided to do even a different set of pies that I thought were, you know, just more common everyday pies. So I did a apple pie, and yes, I did braid this crust. I'll tell you one thing, that took a minute because the air dry clay likes to stick to itself, so it took me a while to braid that and do the lattice. Here's a little cherry pie. So the thing with the apple pie and the cherry pie, they do have filling in there, just in case, you know, because you have slots in the crust. So I wanted to look like there was filling underneath. You can't really see it. This was dusted with a little glitter to give it that sugar dusted look. And then here is a banana cream pie with a graham cracker crust and some whipped cream meringue on the top. So I really did enjoy these. And this would be something that you just, give somebody to put as a rack, or on as an embellishment for something, or they could put it on a card, a Thanksgiving or holiday card. You can even use, give this to every person at a table setting, for a holiday meal, or you can give it as part of, Secret Santa for crafters, that kind of thing. So that was my thinking for that. It's just a cute set of small charms and trinkets you can use for anything. Just put a little glue or double-sided tape on the bottom, and there you go. So I did it in threes because I thought that was a nice selection. And I will probably make some more of these, and I'll probably make some more as cakes and other types of desserts. Now the second thing I did, now this was the size of the box that she gave us, which is the 3x3. This is called memory boxes, and I was thinking, what if you could give a specific gift for a specific occasion. So these were just 3 different ideas I came up with. Each one has a nice little belly band. I did that with the embossing folder and then just painted it over with some glossy Mod Podge to give it a little bit of an elegant look. And then I just did a simple medallion on the cover. There's no name or title on it, just because I didn't think of anything to put as a title. But I did put memory box in different metallic inks on the bottom of each one, and I guess the idea was the color of the metallic ink will let you know what's inside the box. So the idea behind the memory box, like I said, is to commemorate a event that is happening in a person's life. So we'll open this first one up. So this one is a lovely little, it's a tiny little room box or diorama, whatever you want to call it. And I did the little border with the embossing folder, and also did it on the back, and then painted the glossy accents to give it a shine. And it's a little party scene. Now this box is called, this is a happy birthday box, and it's called Celebration. And it would say, on the inside, I plan on writing with the glossy Mod Podge, like I did with that flip box. I'm going to put celebrate every day. It's not the years in your life, it's the life in your years. So, and you would give that to somebody. It could be somebody for a significant birthday, 21st, or whatever. So inside is a little party scene, and the lid comes off. And let me see. Inside we have some presents, and I don't know how, if or how you can see it. You just gotta trust me, I guess. We got presents here on the side, presents on the table, a present right here. We got a naked cake with some tiny, teeny, tiny white and blue flowers. We got 3 champagne glasses right here. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 handmade, teeny, tiny rosettes that I made. Like, talk about, that took a minute. But I love the outcome, and it just looks like a really great celebration scene. You know how they have those big rosettes hanging from the ceiling? That was my thought for that. And then you just put the top back on to keep it dust free and keep it safe from any small fingers and hands that might ruin it. Put it on the back in the box, or you can display it on a shelf, however you want to do it. But that is a special celebration box. This one is another memory box. This one is for somebody who is just moving into their first apartment or their first home. Excuse me. On the inside it's going to say welcome home, and probably something to do, some sentiment that signifies welcome home, some quote. And it's a little chest of drawers, but inside it's a dollhouse. So a little doll lives in this chest of drawers. You can see there's a bed, there's a dresser, There's a photo, a little camera, comfy little chair, even a little cross on the wall, and then like a chest of drawers. There's 3 drawers here, and they all open, and each one has something different. So this drawer has a bunch of pillows. Let's pour those out. Just to give you an idea of how tiny they are, that is the size of this red pillow. Okay, so you got a set of white pillows and a set of red pillows, and you can change them out if you want. Put them back so I don't lose them. And this is just a cute little interactive display. In this one, we have some books. You have a tiny little composition notebook that has pages that you can write in, and a tiny little set of books. You can put them, on the bed or wherever. Put them on the floor. That's that one. And this one has little toys on the inside. This is a little doll that I made. And when I say little, it's smaller than my finger tip. I have to hold it with the tweezers. It's probably too tiny for you to see any facial features or details. Wish I had a high definition camera, but I don't. She does have a face. She's fully articulated. You can move her limbs, you can shape her, you can do whatever you want. She has a cute little outfit on. She's got her little afro puffs. Even her nails are painted blue, and she's got her blue matching shoes on and her little blue tank top. So she can be either the person that this little house belongs to, or she can just be a doll. Not sure if you can see that. Is that better or worse? Which angle? I don't know how to do the lighting. Is that, you see that? This just is so tiny. I have to use a tweezer to move it. I love this little doll. And then every room, whoa, I almost lost it. This stuff is so tiny that if I drop it, it probably will be gone forever. Here's a little teddy bear that I made. It took me forever to tie this little bow. It's made out of a little piece of thread, or yarn. But again, you can check the size based on, whoa, don't fall, based on my fingertip. It's super tiny, so it can sit in the house. This little doll, I don't know if I told you, I made it out of a tiny little piece of paper towel. And it just came to my mind how to do it, so I did, and it worked out. Alright, so I'm going to turn this camera off so I can put these back in the drawer. Back in its place. So that is the welcome home keepsake. Thought about drawing some windows, but I was like, man, you don't need it. You can just by the front, it tells you what it is. And then the last one, this is the gold box, the gold memory box. And I was thinking, this one is going to be called The First and the Last Date. And this is a special box that you would give to somebody that you're going to propose to. So it's going to commemorate the first date you ever had. And so this would be like a custom memory box. So here you go. And I saw Sakina she put like a flower in the top of hers. This can be fluffed up. It got flattened out a little bit. But, you know, you can fluff it up. And inside is another little room box, another little diorama. And this one is a Chinese restaurant. So you know how a lot of people like maybe go get some Chinese food or something like that, or eat in a cute little dive, you know, in the neighborhood. And it's a local Chinese place. And it's got, you know, crazy, you know, pictures and stuff. Well, you know how they have those super elaborate like thread pictures that look like it took somebody like 10 years to make, and all those like glitter pictures and things like that, like you're capturing that sense of you know, that atmosphere of your first date. So, and this one, it's, you know, you're having your first meal together. You can take the top off if you want to get a closer look. You're watching the honeymooners on TV. That gives you a clue. Here's one of those little signs. They always have like some red sign with some gold lettering. You got your plugs, your Kool-Aid plugged in. You got a tip jar. You got your drink station. And here's a little card underneath with the clean and empty cups, bowls, and saucers and things like that. Then on the table here, you got an actual meal. You got some egg rolls. You got a Coke. You got some fried rice, and you got a cup of coffee. Again, you can't really see it because it's not a high definition camera, but I wish I had one so you could. But I just think that's the cutest thing. And inside here would be like a letter, maybe with the ring sitting on top of it. So yeah, I thought this would be a cute way to propose to somebody, and then they can have this keepsake. That's why it'd be custom. So if whatever restaurant you went to for the first date, you would kind of take several pictures and send that, and then a custom little scene would be made for you commemorating that. And then the little top goes back on. Put that in. It was just a cute little idea that I came up with. And then finally, let me fix this lighting in case it's looking kind of funky. I finally figured out how to do rosettes. I couldn't be happier. So Tamika did a video saying like, finally I learned how to do rosettes, and she put a link to this person's video. So I had only tried maybe once or twice to do some rosettes before, based on a couple of tutorials I saw by Little Hot Tamale and Created to Create and a couple of other people. But I just couldn't get it. So when she said she finally figured out how to do some cool rosettes and she showed hers, I was like, I'm going to check out this video and see if I can do it. And lo and behold, the rosettes I made came out great. I loved it. I was like, what? She was right. That's the best little tutorial ever. And she sews her rosettes, and I saw Created to Create, she does that too, and when I saw hers, I was like, why would you go through the trouble of sewing it? Like, isn't that a lot of extra work, extra steps, you know, for a rosette, when you know, Little Hot Tamale, she just like folds and staples hers, and I was like, that just seems like a lot of extra work to me. I want to learn how to fold and staple. And so this lady does it too. And it made sense this way because the outcome is a little bit different. So I was like, wow. So then I saw another video too of a lady who did some flat rosettes. And then I was like, let me try her method. And lo and behold, her method worked for me too. So man, my rosette game came online during this month's challenge. So I'll let you guys look and see. So the first lady that Tamika talked about, she does fat rosettes. And I never saw the fat kind before. You see the thickness on those bad boys? I mean, look at you. These is pretty, y'all. I just love them. They are so pretty. So this one is white and it has like a glitter on it to make it look like a frosted cupcake. And sorry if I messed up my lighting trying to show you those miniatures. This one is black with some gold inking around it, red with some sparkle around it, and then blue with some sequins. This one says love, joy, peace. This one says make a wish. This one says 'tis the season to be jolly, and this one says merry and bright. And I thought of these as in the vein of those ugly Christmas sweaters. They're not ugly, but you know, if you wanted to do like Christmas sweater rosettes, this would be cute along that style of ugly Christmas sweaters. These came from just like a J. Crew catalog or whatever, Maryland Square, whatever, you know, those free catalogs you get. So then I saw that second video where the lady did the flat rosettes. And I followed hers and I was like, yes. I mean, look, they just came out almost perfect. This one is a little bit off, but the shape is right. And so, you know, I would work with that. But the rest of them came out centered perfect. That's because I think I used my template to cut around that one a little bit crooked. But the rest of these came out just perfect, and they will be even more perfect the more I practice on them. But they're so cute. I just love them. They came out came out great. Even I tried to experiment, and I did a triple layer, different layers, different lengths. And that one came out nice. It came out a little crooked, but if I figure out how to do that one, I'm loving this one too. So, and this one I did kind of like the fat-ish style. I didn't use 6 layers of the same length because I thought that would be too much, but I used 2 layers of each color. So it's 6 but different lengths, so it doesn't give you super bulk, but it is still a little bit fat. I like that, and you can do that in lots of different colors. So this would be something you would give somebody as a rack or whatever. And then this box I made bigger to accommodate what was going inside of it. And I made it more like the cupcake style box because I wanted somebody to have an idea of what's going on the inside of it. So there you go. These are my submissions for this month's link party. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, you guys. Help me get there sooner rather than later. I'd love to hit that number before the end of the year. I'd like to hit it actually before the end of the month if possible. But help me get there. Spread the word. If there's anything you would like to see from me to try to make, leave me some comments below. And I'll try to make it. Oh, and I thought this was cute. I put on the back holiday rosettes, 4 decorated, 4 plain, from today's special minis. You can customize your boxes anyway, make them any size. This was a great project for this month's It's a Leak. I'll see you in the next one, and I'll have some other challenges coming up from some other groups that I signed up with in the coming weeks. So see you guys later. Have a great holiday season. It's about to get started, you guys. And also Hallmark's Christmas movies are starting, and I'm always inspired by romance and love. So it's going to be a good next few months. I'll see you guys later. Bye.